Hello everyone and welcome to the virtual Talk About Trees auction pre-show. Our program will begin in 15 minutes. Let's make sure you're ready for this evening. We have two key parts, the live stream that you're viewing here and the auction. Both the silent and live auctions are open until noon on Saturday, February 27th. They can be viewed by typing owit2021.ggo.bid into your internet browser. If you have not bid yet but registered sometime before tonight, make sure to find the email to confirm your account and then navigate back to the bidding page. It is not too late to register to bid. Click on the Get Started button to register. It is super easy. Make sure to add your mobile phone number to get text notifications if you have been outbid. Again, website is owit2021.ggo.bid. We'll be back in 15 minutes to start the live show.
Welcome to the Talk About Trees auction pre-show. Our program will begin in approximately 5 minutes, so I want to make sure you are prepared to participate. There are two key parts to our evening together tonight. One is the live stream that you are currently tuned into now. The other part is the auction that can be found at OWIT2021.ggo.bid. Our silent auction packages start at number 100 and go through number 224. Our live auction packages can be found right at the top, numbers 1 through 22. You will find something for everyone. Remember, all bids and donations tonight benefit our Talk About Trees forest education program. If you need any help registering or bidding, call or text us at 541-786-2704. We will see you in just a few minutes.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Oregon Women in Timber's 30th Annual Talk About Trees auction. I am Melissa Fullerton from Union County and President of Oregon Women in Timber. My guess is I speak for everyone when I say we'd much rather be having this event in person than through a screen. With Zoom fatigue, virtual meetings, and events to attend weekly, I cannot thank you enough for joining us here tonight. Hopefully you've had an opportunity to check out some of our auction packages and are making your best bids to win. We are here tonight to raise money for our Talk About Trees program, which is celebrating its 30th year, connecting with over 3 million participants, which include parents, teachers, volunteers, siblings, and students, preschool through 8th grade, to talk about Oregon's forests. Every penny raised tonight helps us to continue into another decade of meeting our mission to create awareness and appreciation for the value of trees and encourage an understanding about the protection, management, and conservation of the renewable forests. With that, I would like to turn things over to our auction chair, Diane Washburn, who is going to visit more with you about Oregon Women in Timber and talk about trees. I hope you enjoy our event.
Thank you, Melissa, and welcome to everyone watching from home. I am Diane Washburn, OWIT State Treasurer and Auction Chair. I have been an OWIT member for many years and have had the honor of helping with each and every one of our 30 auctions. Tonight, we will celebrate our industry's resilience and the success of our Talk About Trees program. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Here's Amanda Astor, Lane County Chapter President, to share what the evening looks like and answer a few frequently asked questions.
Our silent auction has been open since Saturday, February 20th, and will close Saturday, February 27th at noon. Now is a great time to check on your bids. As you browse through the packages, find the star button to save the ones you are interested in for viewing later. Bid at the next increment or place a max bid, and the system will keep bidding in your favor until outbid or the auction closes. Once outbid, you will receive a text to let you know. Make sure to keep 2 tabs or 2 devices open so you can track the auction and watch this program live. We will share information about Talk About Trees, our awesome OWIT members, the live auction packages, and their donors, and hold a special appeal for forest education. If you haven't registered yet, Jill will walk you through how.
If you haven't registered to bid on packages yet, now is the time. Go to owit2021.ggo.bid. Click the green button that says Get Started in the upper right corner. Then click the green Create Account button. Enter your email address and click Confirm. An email message is then sent to verify your correct email address. To finish registration, click the link in your email. Create a password. Enter your name, address, and mobile phone number. This will be how we contact you if you are a winning bidder and where we send any items you win. Enter credit card information. This card is only used for the purpose of this auction. Once complete, you are ready to bid. For more information, click on the Learn to Bid icon in the left side. To browse packages, swipe down to review the ones you like. Click the package to view the current bid price and read the description. You can place a bid more than the next increment, or just buy it now. This software will text you when someone outbids you. If you have any questions or need help registering, call or text 541-786-2704 for help. And remember to use 2 devices tonight, one to watch our live stream and one to bid.
Now that you know how to bid and the schedule for tonight, let's hear from our Oregon State Director of Talk About Trees, Joni Mason-Rude.
Talk About Trees is an interactive, science-based program for preschool through 8th grade students in Oregon. The goals of the program are simple: to encourage awareness and appreciation for the value of trees and forests in our daily lives, and to encourage an understanding about the protection, management, and conservation of the renewable forest.
Talk About Trees was started in 1979 in California by a woman named Nancy Inman. She was a teacher, a science teacher, and she felt that the information was very biased, and so she cashed in her retirement and started a program at that time that was called Trees Are For People. And it was in California. It still is in California, but it is also called Talk About Trees now. The name changed about a year after I took over the program. We thought Talk About Trees. It is a name that tells more about what we do. We talk about trees, and trees are not necessarily for people. They can be, but there's more than just that piece. So we were trying to broaden the message of the Trees Are For People program. And Oregon Women in Timber adopted it in 1991. We started with just a few thousand people the first year, and before the pandemic hit, we were up to about 140,000 people a year that we were teaching about trees. This year's been different, but just like the Douglas fir trees, we're adapting and trying to make it through this interesting time. We're still seeing 1,000 to 2,000 people a month statewide. We have teachers teaching on Zoom and Seesaw and Google Classroom, and we have a few of us still out in the woods wearing our masks, talking to small groups of children and adults about the value of trees in Oregon. The Talk About Trees program is available free of charge to all schools, but some other things that people don't know that we go to pre-pandemic. We go to science fairs, we go to county fairs, we go out to outdoor schools for a day. Anywhere where there are people who want to learn about trees, we have been able to go there because of our generous funding from OFRI and the sponsorship of OWIT. I was at the World Forestry Center on a Saturday, and there was a little guy and his dad there, and the little guy was pretty much playing with my stuff, and the dad and I were talking, and the dad said, yeah, they don't plant trees after they cut them down, do they? And I'm like, yes, they do. And so you get these little tiny opportunities sometimes. And this young guy and I talked for 15 minutes, and I think I taught him a lot. I mean, that is an adult that learned something. And yes, adults learn things too. And they're like, oh, he's like, I didn't know that. That's great. And it's like, you would think, how could you not know that? But people don't. So we have a lot of different things that we can offer schools. We have basically an introduction to trees that is obviously different in preschool than 8th grade. We also, right when the pandemic hit, we were developing a specific program for 4th grade called Forests of Oregon, because they study the different regions in the state, and we were also including an indigenous peoples portion to that lesson, which is something they also study in 4th grade. So we really try to know what's happening at each grade level. A few years ago, we added a life cycle unit because that's big in the primary grades. 3 or 4 years ago, we added careers because there are career fairs, and in 5th through 8th grade, there is a place to be teaching kids about what they might be thinking about doing, and that is something that we do at the Oregon Logging Conference every year too. We do a little section on careers, and just as an aside, this year that is virtual, so we can still go and visit schools and teach them about the careers in the forest sector. We have paper making. One of our first reactions to teachers' evaluations was to create something the kids could make, is that we were hearing over and over again that the program's great, but the kids want something they can keep. And instead of giving them pencils or stickers, we decided, why don't they make their own paper? So again, in the pandemic, because we're not sticking our hands into messy piles of things, we're not making a lot of paper, but we will again, and that is probably one of our most successful programs, is paper making. I guess one of my favorite stories, I have taught a lot of my friends' kids over the years, as well as my own kids, and I went into my friend Bromy's house, and I looked at the wall, and at the wall there was a handmade piece of paper framed that her 18-year-old son Connor had made in kindergarten. So it warms my heart when I see these things. I have kids come up to me and say, "I made paper with you," and I still have it. I was just before the pandemic started, I was in a classroom teaching, and there was a young mom with a baby and her kindergartner. And after the program, she came up and said to me, "You made paper with me when I was in 4th grade," or some such thing. And that kind of warmed my heart too. So anyway, so I getting to see some things full circle. Actually, the number one way we get programs is repeat business. I've gone to some schools for 27 years. We go into a classroom. We love it when we get invited back a couple times a year, but initially we go in and we do a basic tree program, and then we might come back and make paper, take the kids outside for a walk, do a program on careers. Every year we seem to find another thing to talk about. We've developed a lot of additional lessons. I think we probably have 12 to 15 different options for schools right now. Talk About Trees has always been responsive to requests from teachers and looking around the world we live in, seeing what else could we be talking about and teaching about. And the clear program that we need to add to Talk About Trees repertoire of lessons is one on fire, given the events of the many summers past, but particularly 2020. That would be my goal, and going forward is to write curriculum and have an in-class program on teaching Oregonians more about forest fires, or wildfires, I guess I should say. Every year we get so many requests from teachers, and that will be a challenge when the pandemic is over, because so many teachers have retired or left the field. So we will be starting again using social media, word of mouth, digging deep to find where those teachers are when this is all over, because it's been a very challenging year for education. When things get a little more difficult in life, other opportunities arise. We've been able to, in person this year, we have really small classes, which has given us the opportunity to really teach kids at a different level. And that has been a gift of the pandemic that it's probably not sustainable when this is over, but it's been a true joy being able to work with 10 to 12 kids at a time as opposed to 30. So that's one of the good things. It's actually a pretty simple program. People want to learn about something, and we're there to teach them.
Excerpts from what parents and teachers say about Talk About Trees. Joni was great with the kids and answered all our questions. The kids and parents were engaged, and it was a lovely way to spend a morning in Selwood Park. We would definitely recommend Talk About Trees. Thank you for visiting. Your lesson was interactive and fun. We all learned a lot. It was so good to get them outside to learn more about trees and forests. I was so thrilled how Tina made this work on Zoom. Thank you for still offering this program during this crazy time. I could see many of the faces of my students very happy to see a familiar guest speaker. The tree walks are such a gift, especially this year. There is so little enrichment available, and the kids are just ecstatic to have a guest teacher. Thank you for providing this amazing opportunity.
The impact of our Talk About Trees program could not happen without your support. We are grateful for our many sponsors. Molly, Cherie, and Melissa from our Union County chapter will introduce them.
General Trailer Company,
Ed and Susan Hanscom, Swanson Group, Transition Management Incorporated,
Murphy Company,
Northwest Farm Credit Services, Northwest Ford Dealers Advertising Association,
Wood Grain Incorporated,
Boise Cascade,
J.M. Browning Logging and Trucking, Seneca,
Roseburg Forest Products,
Associated Oregon Loggers,
KPD Insurance, Hagedorn Logging,
Warrington Fiber, Nygaard Logging.
Campbell Global LLC.
Tri-County Equipment, Kirkpatrick Logging Incorporated,
Western Helicopter Services,
Timberline Logging Incorporated.
Southern Oregon Timber Industries, Pacific Fiber Products,
Stokes Construction Company, Incorporated,
Cascade Timber Consulting Incorporated.
C&D Lumber Company, Dean Rowan Incorporated,
R&R King Logging,
Ferris Foundation.
Justina Land and Timber, Paul and Robert Wampler Incorporated,
Beaver Firearms and Grocery,
Bowman Trucking Incorporated.
Kyrie Oil, Lone Rock Timber Management Company,
Ganal Lumber Company,
A.J. Frank Family Foundation.
C&C Timber Operations, Henry Logging Incorporated,
Billiter Roads and Forestry, LLC,
Hampton Lumber.
Crowley Equipment, Sierra Cascade Logging Conference,
Basco Logging Incorporated,
Trees of Mystery. Sheldon Oil Company.
Woodland Expansion Incorporated, James Drayton Trucking and Excavating,
Legacy Ford,
Land Timber Lumber.
Robert Supply Company Incorporated, J. Davidson and Sons Construction Company Incorporated,
John Sweet,
Allied Logging Company Incorporated.
Doneen Incorporated,
Sheldon Oil Company.
Woodland Expansion Incorporated, James Drayton Trucking and Excavating,
Legacy Ford,
Land Timber Lumber.
Robert Supply Company Incorporated, J. Davidson and Sons Construction Company,
John Sweet,
Allied Logging Company Incorporated.
Doneen Incorporated.
We would also like to recognize Bob Weeks with Tillamook Motor Company. He has been a longtime sponsor for Talk About Trees and helps each year to coordinate a donation from the Northwest Ford Dealers Advertising Association. They are our title sponsor tonight. Here is Bob talking with Clatsop County OWIT President Jenny Johnson.
The way that happens, every Ford dealer who buys a vehicle from the company contributes a certain portion of the invoice amount to the advertising fund.
Okay.
The directors monitor the fund and allocate funds for certain projects and certain ads. And they're elected for a 1 to 2 year term.
Okay.
So every dealer has an opportunity to be on the board. I was on the board 100 years ago. So the dealers control the advertising and the projects. Bill Ford made a contribution to the Audubon Society. They didn't use all of the funds, but the fund was established. When the loggers and the dairy farmers found out about it, they just came unglued. So I was at a meeting in Miami, at a dealer meeting in Miami, with Jim O'Connor, who was the general manager of Ford Division at the time. And we got talking about it, and I complained about the contribution and what was happening to the truck business in Oregon and Northwest. And he said, well, this is a dealer meeting, don't bother me now. And I just kept after him. And when he got back to Detroit, he established the fund and I don't know how it happened to get to the Oregon Women in Timber.
Yeah.
But it was a $10,000 donation for 3 years from the Ford Motor Company.
Yes, so it's been 19 years and $116,000
Right.
that goes directly to Talk About Trees, which funds the teachers that go into the classrooms and
Call them
teach.
facilitators.
Facilitators, yes,
Right.
that's technically what they call them.
Right. They do a fine job. And they've educated probably over almost 2 million
Yeah,
kids now.
I just heard the other day that it's about 140,000 a year, and that includes the teachers. It's the students, the teachers, whoever's there in the class with the facilitator, and that's the number that the director of the Talk About Trees gave me. So it's a lot every year.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of those kids can't get out into the woods or don't have people in their family that know about the woods or are able to take them out there. So it's a great way for them to experience some of that.
They learn how to make paper.
Yeah.
They learn how to grow trees. They learn the difference between a fir tree and a hemlock tree. And it's a wonderful program.
It's the basics of living in Oregon, really.
And all we do is contribute $5,000 a year. This year was really a struggle, but we got the $5,000 approved.
Well, I know that our whole committee is really grateful for that donation.
Well,
I mean, that is many, many years to be consistently donating to this program, and got to hand it to all the women that run this program. It's been 30 years they've been running the Talk About Trees program. So.
Resilience is our theme for this year's auction. Not even pandemic, massive wildfires, nor ice storms can stop us from making connections with Oregon forests and the public. Thank you for keeping us financially strong. Up next is Amanda with the live auction list.
Thank you so much for joining us for the live auction portion of our stream today. We have dozens of generous sponsors who helped contribute to our live auction. Package 1 was generously donated by Robert Supply Company. It includes a beautifully handcrafted Boker Magnum Damascus folding knife with Biggs Jasper handle by Leif Helgeson. Package 2 was generously donated by Joni Mason Rude. It includes a 3-night stay at a Nadona Beach coastal cottage located just south of Nehalem Bay. There is walkable beach access, and being built in 2017, the cottage is like new, well-stocked, and the perfect beach retreat. End your day on the private creekside patio, complete with barbecue and fire pit. There are 3 bedrooms with 2 queens, a full and a twin bed, and 2 bathrooms. Please note there is no smoking and no pets. The high bidder will work with the owner to find a mutually agreed upon date for the stay. Package 3 was generously donated by Pape Machinery Construction and Forestry. It includes a deluxe John Deere branded gun safe. The safe is 23 cubic feet, has an electronic lock, and is made right here in the USA. It has a lifetime warranty on fire or attempted break-in. The safe can be delivered to the Pape store closest to the buyer for pickup. Package 4 was generously donated by Crowley Equipment. It includes a Massimo 200 mini bike in camouflage. The mini bike is powerful, reliable, and easy to operate. With larger, rugged tires and high-strength steel frame, this machine is perfect for use at the ranch and home. It comes standard with a 6-month manufacturer warranty. You can pick the item up in Eugene or arrange shipping with the donor. Package 5 was generously donated by Oregon Women for Agriculture. It includes their limited edition Pendleton blanket, which was designed to represent Oregon agriculture in honor of their 50th anniversary. The blanket measures 64 by 72 inches and is number 237 of 288. Package 6 was generously donated by the Bree & Associates real estate team. It includes an Astoria getaway in the Brew Nest. Enjoy a 2-night stay in the Brew Nest Airbnb in downtown Astoria. It is a 700 square foot apartment that sleeps 4 with 2 off-street parking spaces and is a superhost property. The refrigerator is always stocked with a few brews for your enjoyment. Package 7 was generously donated by Emerald Valley Thinning. It includes a beautifully handmade metal sign featuring elk and elk antlers. The welcome sign measures 48 inches long and 16.5 inches tall. Package 8 was generously donated by Sun Buggy Fun Rentals. It includes 2 certificates, each for a 2-hour ride in a 2-seat Prowler XP at Sun Buggy Fun Rentals in North Bend. This package expires on January 13th of 2023. Package 9 was generously donated by the Oregon Logging Conference. It is an awesome 2022 OLC swag bag, which includes 1 paid registration for 2022, a limited edition ball cap, an XL black t-shirt, a large orange hooded sweatshirt, a $100 OLC logo shop certificate, and tickets for 2 to the 2022 Friday evening party. Package 10 was generously donated by Weyerhaeuser Longview. It includes a Weyerhaeuser motorized recreational permit of choice. Weyerhaeuser recreational permits offer opportunities to hunt, camp, hike, mountain bike, horseback ride, and much more. Permittees may pick up to 3 gallons of berries and up to 5 gallons of mushrooms per permit per year for personal consumption. Motorized permits also allow for the removal of up to 2 cords of firewood per year. The permit is valid from August 1st, 2021 to July 23rd of 2022. The Springfield area is, however, not available for this package. Package 11 was generously donated by DLL, Linkbelt Forestry, and Triad Machinery. It includes a Trijicon 4-16x50 rifle scope. Never miss a shot with this top-of-the-line glass. Package 12 was generously donated by Friends of Talk About Trees. It includes an 8-day vacation to Mexico for 2. Toss your cares to the wind for an incredible vacation in a hot destination. Immerse yourself in the natural wonders, scenic ancient ruins, soaring cliffs, charming people, inspired art, superb food, tangy tequila, and parties along the playa in Mexico. Regardless of the destination you choose, you'll stay in a 4- or 5-star luxury hotel, complete with convenient amenities to make your stay everything you desire. The travel package is non-refundable and subject to availability. Certificates and gift cards cannot be replaced. Additional policies, fees, and details are available on Greater Giving under package number 12. Package 13 was generously donated by Amanda Astor. It includes a handcrafted firearm concealment flag. It features a biometric fingerprint lock that can store up to 10 fingerprints and customizable Kaizen foam. This concealment flag is made with solid pine, and the surface is charred to accent the grain. This package will be shipped directly to the winning bidder. Package 14 was generously donated by Bob Weeks of the Tillamook Motor Company. It includes a Daytona 500 victory flag signed by Dale Earnhardt and car owner Richard Childress. Earnhardt was an American professional stock car driver and team owner who raced from 1975 to 2001 in the former NASCAR Winston Cup Series, now called the NASCAR Cup Series. Most notably, he drove the number 3 Chevrolet. Package 15 was generously donated by Friends of Talk About Trees. It includes a 6-person full boat fishing trip for the 2021 season through Brenton's Outdoor Adventures Incorporated. Enjoy an exciting day outdoors with friends or family catching fish and enjoying the water. Package 16 was generously donated by Ed and Susan Hanscom. It includes a .357 mag Henry Golden Boy lever action rifle. Arrangements will be made with bidder to pick up the rifle in Eugene after completing a background check with a federal firearms license dealer. Shipping options may be available at the bidder's expense. Package 17 was generously donated by Pape Machinery Spokane region. It includes a battery-powered John Deere Gator. No driver license required for kids to use this Gator for off-road adventures. This Gator is sure to please any child in your life. This package can be delivered to the Pape store closest to the buyer for pickup. Package 18 was generously donated by the Oregon Women in Timber Union County chapter. It includes a cast stone wood-burning fire pit with a 35-inch diameter steel base by Huntington Cove, with 26-inch mesh screen, large heat-resistant fire bowl, a peeling brown simulated stone base, roasting sticks, and all the s'mores fixins. Package 19 was generously donated by Jill Bell. It includes a beautiful hand-forged knife and sheath by Seekins Forge. Package 20 was generously donated by Joe Steer. It includes handmade axe throwing items by Joe, who also makes the axe throwing targets for the Willamina Logging Show competition each year. The package includes a stand, throwing axe, 3 targets, and necessary items for securing the target to the stand. Package 21 was generously donated by Rainier. It includes a 2021 Rainier Hunting Access Pass for the Rogue River property. Rainier's approximately 42,000-acre footprint located around Coos Bay provides many opportunities to hunters and outdoor enthusiasts seeking adventure and opportunities. For obvious reasons, there's no motor vehicle access during fire season. The permit is available August 1st to December 31st of 2021. Package 22 was generously donated by DLL, Link Belt Forestry, and Triad Machinery. It includes a pair of Sig Saucer laser range-finding binoculars. These binoculars are their black edition with 10 by 42 millimeter glass. These are perfect for saving on space and weight in your pack by combining 2 necessary items into one.
Thank you again to all of our live auction package donors and also to the many silent auction donors. This week would not have been possible without your generosity. I also want to thank our many OWIT members who have asked for donations and spend endless hours putting together this virtual event. Here's Jill to introduce you to OWIT's membership.
Over the past few years, OWIT has been growing. We have been thrilled over the renewed interest and by all of our members who have been actively growing our organization. Oregon Women in Timber is a statewide organization whose mission is to create an awareness and appreciation for the value of trees and encourage an understanding about the protection, management, and conservation of the renewable forest. Our members are individuals who share a deep commitment to our state's beautiful and productive forests, and our membership is as diverse as our state. We have members who range from foresters and log truck drivers to business owners, teachers, accountants, and more. We take pride in being an organization open to anyone who has a passion for Oregon's forests and science-based forestry education. We currently have 6 active chapters across the state. Each of our chapters participate in activities specific to their local areas. Our Clatsop County chapter was started in August of 2019 with the current president being Jenny Johnson. Their first event was to be the Astoria-warranted Crab, Seafood, and Wine Festival in April of 2020, but we all know how that year went. They have since stayed active in their community, writing letters to their local paper and working on county issues. Several members have joined statewide efforts on the OWIT Social Media Committee, Coni-Fir Connections, and Forest Products Month radio ads. Our Coos County chapter was started in June of 2020 with the current president being Tracy Pierce. They joined the state in recording radio ads for Forest Products Month and acquired some great items for our auction. They also secured a community grant from Rainier for Coos County students to receive Talk About Trees programs in their schools. Our Douglas County chapter was started in August of 2018 with the current president being Anne Marie Parkhurst. They have had booths at their local Douglas County Fair in conjunction with the Douglas Timber Operators, participated in local Veterans Day parades, various community booths, and even helped coordinate volunteers for the Douglas County Forestry Tours, a 3-day event at the Glide Educational Forest. They also voiced radio ads for Forest Products Month and even held social events when they could with COVID restrictions. Our Landing chapter is our newest chapter. This chapter includes Marion, Polk, and Yamhill counties and was started in June of 2020 with the current president being Krista Aldrich. Members put together a fun in-person Halloween social at the Dallas City Park. They also have helped with statewide projects, including our social media committee and Coni-Fir Connections. Our Lane County chapter was revived in April of 2018 with the current president being Amanda Astor. This chapter was the inspiration behind expanding OWIT into more chapters. They updated policies and procedures, sat in numerous community and association booths, revived our social media presence, and promoted both OWIT and Talk About Trees statewide. Our Union County chapter is our longest running chapter. It was started in 1987, and they have been a steady foundation for OWIT ever since. The current president is Melissa Fullerton, who is also our state president. They do many activities in their county, including the Egg Timber Parade in May, the Benchwarmers Golf Tournament in the summer, and month-long activities for Forest Products Month in October. Our Union County chapter has also been instrumental in helping with our annual auction. In addition to the specific chapter activities and events, OWIT has actively been engaged with projects that cover the whole state. Our Forest Products Month activities have continued to grow over the course of the years. OWIT's Forest Products Month activities happen in October in conjunction with National Forest Products Week, but we take it to a whole new level. Each chapter tailors their activities to the needs of their local community, but one thing remains consistent across the state. We celebrate forest products all month long. Our activities have included radio ads, television ads, Forest Fact Friday radio giveaways, providing free materials to 4th grade classes, social media campaigns, social media giveaways, participation on podcasts, mill and forest tours, and YouTube videos. We are always looking for more activities across the state, so let us know if you have any suggestions for us. Coni-Fir Connections is our newest educational project. Coni-Fir Connections came from our members brainstorming in early 2020 what we could do to continue to promote forestry education while people are at home. Developed from the simple concept of kids receiving a package in the mail from Coni-Fir with activities to get them away from a screen, Coni-Fir Connections launched in November of 2020. After receiving positive feedback, OWIT hopes to make a new Coni-Fir Connections newsletter and kit available a few times a year. So keep your eye out and hopefully look for a new one available in the spring. Our annual auction continues to be our main fundraiser for our Talk About Trees program. Our members from across the state work together to put on our annual auction. While typically held in conjunction with the Oregon Logging Conference, 2021 will be our first ever virtual auction. We continue to be grateful for all of our wonderful sponsors and supporters who make our annual auction possible. All of the funds received from our auctions go directly to our Talk About Trees program. This year will be our 30th auction, and this also is the Talk About Trees 30th year anniversary. Over the past few years, our social media committee has been working to grow OWIT's presence on the internet with consistency. We enjoy getting to feature our members every other week in our Member Spotlight Mondays and share fun info in our weekly Forest Fact Fridays. Each month, we have a social media theme, and the posts across our platforms educate people about science-based forestry. If you aren't following us on social media, we hope you will. We are even working to grow our YouTube channel with educational videos, in addition to feature our members. Please share our content and help spread positive forestry education. We are looking forward to a time when we can get back to attending events and having booths at different industry events and fairs. Our members miss getting out into the public and being able to chat with people from around Oregon about forestry. In the meantime, we continue to develop and grow our relationships with other industry partners, which continue to be critical to us. If you are looking for a way to support OWIT, don't forget we still have some merch available that we're trying to sell out of to be able to do new designs. Our merch is a fundraiser for us. Another easy way to support OWIT is by becoming a member and paying annual dues. Even if you aren't able to participate in any of our events, just by joining our organization, you are truly supporting us in our mission to spread the importance of managed forests. We are so thankful for our members, supporters, sponsors, and friends, and we are looking forward to what the future holds for Oregon Women in Timber.
There is another way you can help us raise funds for OWIT's Talk About Trees Forest Education Program. You can help us directly connect students, teachers, parents, and siblings to Oregon's forests through this special appeal. The goal tonight is to reach $75,000. We will go through multiple levels of giving, and I ask that you give as generously as you can. Look for the donate button on the top right-hand side near the Oregon Women in Timber logo on the bidding homepage at owit2021.ggo.bid. We will track the donations with this cool thermometer. And look who's here to help, Amanda and Coni-Fir.
Hey guys, first off, we wanted to say thank you so much for the donors that have already donated and gotten that thermometer up and going. We've had $5,000 donated from Northwest Forest Dealers Advertising Association and another $600 from more of you guys. So with that, our first giving level is going to be $1,000. So who out there can help us?
Anybody able to donate $1,000? Just go to that donate button and you can donate and contribute to forest education.
We've had $2,500 donated by sponsors like Murphy Company. So while we wait for you guys to hop on there, get registered, and get going with the bidding, with the donating, we'd like to say thank you for joining us today.
Boy, it looks like that thermometer's going up there, Amanda. Who else have we had donating? We're up to $10,100.
Wow.
Northwest Forest Properties, Jean Carroll Sperry. Thank you for your donation. Northwest Ford Dealers, we've already mentioned, at $5,000. Thank you, Joan Mason Rude, for your donation.
Wood Grain, thank you so much for your donation of $1,000. We really, really appreciate everything that you can do for us.
Oh, Boise Cascade. Thank you for your $1,000 donation.
Wow, you guys are really racking it in. Thank you so much. We really appreciate this.
Northwest Farm Credit Services, $1,500. Thank you. J.M. Browning Logging and Trucking, both. Thank you for your donation of $1,000.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. These are so generous. We really can't do it without you. These funds really help us get the word out to all of our young children out there.
Another Boise Cascade, Western Oregon, has also donated $1,000.
Wow.
The thermometer's going up. Seneca, thank you for your $1,000 donation.
Wow, thank you guys so much. This is just so fantastic. Can't believe it. We're already at $16,000. You guys are really making this happen. You're really coming through.
Roseburg Forest Products, $1,000 donation. Thank you to Roseburg Forest Products. Watching that thermometer grow is pretty exciting. If you're out there and want to contribute, we hope you'll go and click on that donate button and donate to Oregon Women in Timber's Talk About Trees program. Associated Oregon Loggers, Amanda, I see they just donated $1,000 also. Thank you to Associated Oregon Loggers. KPD Insurance has been a huge supporter of Oregon Women in Timber. We want to thank you for your $1,000 donation also. Linda Hardwick, also $500 donation. Thank you.
Hagedorn Logging, woohoo! Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your
$1,000 from Hagedorn.
Yeah, thank you for your donation. We really, really appreciate it, you guys. This is just fantastic.
Yeah, up to $2,100 or $21,000, $22,000. Warrenton Fiber, Nygaard Logging, $1,000. Thank you.
Wow, all the way up to $22,000, you guys. This is so great, especially in this time with COVID, having to change everything up, go virtual. We've really had to make things happen, and it's all because of our Talk About Trees facilitators and leaders and Joni Mason-Rude. They've really come through and gotten that education out to the kids however that they can, and they've really made it happen in such great ways.
Alrighty, Amanda, our next giving level is $500. Who out there is willing to donate $500 and help that thermometer raise tonight? Help us fund the need.
If you couldn't donate at $1,000, maybe you can give $500. We'd really like you guys to support us at whatever giving level you can. $500 right now, but if you can't do that, you can do other donation levels as well. But $500 right now. Campbell Global.
Campbell Global at $425. Thank you, Campbell Global, for your donation.
Thank you so much for that donation. We really need it.
Tri-County Equipment has donated $500. Thank you, Tri-County Equipment.
Thank you guys so much.
Kirkpatrick Logging at $500. Thank you, Kirkpatrick Logging.
Yeah, thanks, Larry, so much for that generous donation. We really appreciate it.
Who's next? Anybody else at the $500 level? Western Helicopter Services, $500. Thank you, Western Helicopter.
Thank you so much. That's so generous. You guys are all really helping us out. We're all the way up to $24,000 now. We're getting close.
Timberline Logging, $500. Thank you, Timberline Logging.
Wow, thank you guys so much. We're starting to get there. That thermometer, it's going up. You guys are really coming out for us today.
Southern Oregon Timber Industries, $500. Thank you, Southern Oregon Timber Industries, for your donation.
Yeah, thanks, Sodia. Your donation is
And Pacific Fiber Products, another $500 donation coming in. Wow. Who else is able to donate at the $500 level?
Stokes Construction, thank you so much.
Stokes Construction, thank you.
All right, who else? $500.
Are we ready to move on to the next level, Amanda?
I think we can. Our next giving level is going to be $250. And if $500 wasn't where you could be at, maybe $250 is. So who can give at $250?
Oh, Emerald Valley Thinning, Laurel Smouse, thank you very much for your $1,000 donation that just came through.
Cascade Timber Consulting, another $500 donation. Thank you guys so much.
We've got Silver Butte Timber popping up at $500 also. Thank you, Silver Butte.
This is
anybody else coming
fantastic.
in? Dean Rowan at $500. Thank you, Dean Rowan. We ready, Amanda? Next level?
Well, we've got R&R King
R&R King at $500.
Wow.
Thank you, Bobby and Kay
so
King.
Much. Thanks, guys, so much. What a generous donation.
And Ferris Foundation at $500. Thank you to the Ferris Foundation.
Thank you guys so much. We've gone down to our 250 giving level, and you guys are still just coming out at 1,000, 500, whatever you guys can. Justina Land and Timber, another one at 500.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Wow, we're all the way up to $30,000 now, guys. Our goal tonight is $75,000.
Paul and Robert Wampler at $500, thank you for your donation. Melissa and Buck Fullerton, thank you for your $250 donation tonight. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, guys.
Beaver Firearms and Groceries, another $500 donation. Thank you.
Wow, it's just amazing seeing that thermometer go up. This really helps support the kids.
It is. We got Hancock Forest Management at $500. Thank you, Hancock. And Stephanie Harris at $500. Thank you to Stephanie Harris for your $500 donation.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming
Almost
out.
up to $33,000, Amanda.
Wow, and almost there. Bowman Trucking, thank you guys so much.
Bowman Trucking.
$250. We really appreciate that generous donation.
And Eric Crowley, $500. Thank you for your donation, Eric. Tyree Oil at $250. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
And they keep rolling in.
So generous. We just appreciate it so much.
We do. We're
at $33,000 and another $250 donation coming in from Lone Rock Timber Management. Thank you guys so much for that generous donation. We're up to $33,500 and now it goes up more.
Gonal Lumber.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for your donation. And another
AJ
one.
Frank Family Foundation, another $250. We're at $34,000 now, guys. $75,000 is our goal. We'd really like to hit that $75,000 range.
CNC Timber Operations for another $250. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for that additional $250 donation. Henry Logging. Another $250. Thank you so much for that generous donation. We appreciate it so much, and really, thank you so much. Builder Roads and Forestry again. What a generous donation at $250. Thank you so much. We're almost at $35,000.
We're almost at $35,000, everybody. Thank you. Our next giving level. Are we ready to move on? Our next giving level. Oh, Hampton Lumber at $250. Thank you, Hampton Lumber. Our next giving level is $100. We want to thank everybody for their generosity, and if you weren't able to donate at any of the higher levels, we hope you will take the time and donate at the $100 level. Anybody out there able to donate at the $100 level for us? Oh, Sierra Cascade Logging Conference at the $250 level. Thank you.
Mrs. Kellyanne Mitchell, thank you so much for donating at the $250 level. And Basco Logging.
Another Basco Logging. Thank you for your
much.
donation. And they're rolling in. Trees of Mystery for $250. We're getting there, Amanda.
Coni-Fir, are you a tree of mystery?
I'm a tree of mystery. You know I am.
We got another $100 donation.
Sheldon Oil, thank you. Thank you for your
so
donation.
much. We're all the way up to $36,000 now.
Woodland Expansion, $100 donation. Thank you. Anybody else at the $100 donation level? We still got a little ways to go on the thermometer. We're looking to fund $75,000 tonight for our Talk About Trees program. We're at $36,000. James Drayton Trucking and Excavating for $100. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you so much for that generous donation. Jeremy Felty, thank you
Jeremy,
so much.
thank you for your donation. We
Thanks,
appreciate it. Legacy Ford at $100. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Chad Bell.
Chad Bell at
Wow.
$250. Thank you, Chad Bell, for your
Chad Bell.
donation. Land Timber Lumber, $100 donation tonight. Thank you. Donine, $100 donation.
Nikita
Thank you for your
Titus.
donation.
And Nikita Titus at
Nikita
$100.
Titus, thank you,
Thank
Nikita.
you so much.
Robert Supply Company at $100. Thank you, Roberts.
Wow, thank you guys so much.
And they keep coming in.
We're at we're over 37,000 now.
Yep, we still got a little ways to go. J. Davidson Sons Construction, thank you for your donation. We appreciate it.
$100. We appreciate that so much.
John Sweet, $100.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, John Sweet, for that $100 donation.
And there's still time. If you guys are able to donate tonight, we hope you will go hit that donate button and go make a donation. Allied Logging Company, thank you.
Thank you for your $100 donation. Tracy Dion Pierce.
Tracy, thank you, Tracy,
much.
our Coos County President.
For $100, thank you so much. Thanks for giving what you can.
Yeah.
We're on our way, 37,000. Can we make it up to 38?
I think we can.
We'd love to get to 40.
I think we can. I know.
We'd love to get to 40.
I know, Amanda. Yeah, and it's going directly to our Talk About Trees program.
Yeah, and we're really almost there, guys. We're really getting pretty close.
We are. We are. Well, Amanda, what else do we have tonight for them? Do we have any other interesting OWIT facts we want to share while we're waiting for more donations to come in?
Yeah, we've got some here.
Amanda, some fun trivia for you. Do you know what my motto is?
Do I know what your motto is? As a forester, I think I do.
Do you? Are you sure?
Yeah, Coni-Fir. Your motto is managed forests are forever.
That's right. Our motto, my motto, OWIT's motto is managed forests are forever. And we want to thank everybody who's donated tonight to help us continue in our mission of educating people and carrying forward with teaching people about managed forests and how they are forever.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for participating in that appeal for forest management and for forest management education. We're so grateful for your support. We could not do this without you. So let's turn it back to Melissa for her closing thoughts.
I would like to thank the OWIT Auction Committee for their flexibility this year in adapting to everything that has come their way. They have put on an amazing virtual event for us tonight. Thank you also to our State Director, Joni Mason-Rude, for her aptitude and guidance in quickly changing the Talk About Trees program to a virtual format so that we could continue to fulfill our mission, to create an awareness and appreciation for the value of trees and encourage an understanding about the protection, management, and conservation of the renewable forest. These amazing ladies have overcome many obstacles to keep our organization and education program vibrant and relevant. Lastly, I would be remiss not to thank Diane Washburn for her tireless and unwavering dedication to not only this auction, but the entire organization of Oregon Women in Timber. With her leadership, we have grown from 1 to 6 chapters in the last few years. Diane, I can't thank you enough. Lastly, I would like to wish all of you the best of luck on your bids. Have a great night.
Thank you, Melissa. As we wrap up our evening together, remember the silent and live auctions will both close at noon on Saturday, February 27th. We will post this virtual event to our website later tonight. Please continue to share the link with your friends and encourage them to watch and join in the fun. If you end up being outbid and still want to support Talk About Trees, there are many ways you can contribute. At the end of the silent items, you can purchase OWIT logo coffee cups and Roasted with Resilience coffee, purchase a Partners in Education lapel pin, or become a member of OWIT. Remember, high school and college students join for free. You can also donate using the donate button on the homepage of the auction site throughout the end of the auction or on our website at www.orwit.org. Finally, please join us in toasting Oregon's resilient forests and equally resilient forest sector. On behalf of Talk About Trees and OWIT, we are so grateful for your support. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.